Good afternoon, students. Yesterday we have started about the formation of a company. So there are 4 stages of the formation of a company. The first one is promotion, second is registration or incorporation, and third one is commencement of business, and last one is capital subscription. So promoter stage we have completed yesterday, and today we are going to start our second stage, that is incorporation or registration. Both are same terms. So before starting this, I am going to tell you the meaning of registration. Registration means beta company which has legal status under any act. Okay, so before approaching the registration, or we can say that before approaching the registrar for the registration certificate, the following activities we have to perform. Means the promoter have to perform. So there are 3 types of activities: preliminary activities, document to be filled with the registrar, and payment of fees. So firstly we will discuss about the first activities which are performed by the promoter on the prior basis. Under this, the first point is registered office. So बच्चे, firstly we have to discuss about the registered office, in which state the registered office will be located. Okay, next one is decide the name of the company. बच्चे, as I told you that the name of the company should not be resemble with the other company. Okay, and the name selected by you, permission granted from the registrar, means to say that you will select the name of your company, and after that you will go to the registrar for the registration of your company. Then registrar will inform you that that particular company is registered any act or not. Then next one is to get the license, those companies which are required for the license. So under IDRA Act 1951, the license will be required for those companies. So next is to make necessary appointments. We have to appoint some persons in the company: underwriters, bankers, legal advisors, and auditors. So बच्चे, these are the persons which are required for the company. Underwriter means suppose there are 100 shares and 90 shares expecting the company will expect that the 90 shares has been sold. So out of 90, the subscription by the general public is 80. So the gap between 80 and 90 will be filled by the underwriters. Next is bankers. Any financial support, if any company required, that is given by the bankers or financial institutions. There are a legal advisor who sort out the legal matters of the company, and auditor which is audit your records, your financial statements, and after that auditor will tell the financial position of your company. Auditor means बच्चे CA और CS जो होते हैं, these are the auditors of the company. So these are the persons who required for the company. To get important documents prepared, there are 2 documents which are required for the company: memorandum of association and articles of association. After preparation, all documents are printed as well. Next is sending application to the registrar. After satisfied all the information, the application to the registrar will be sent. Next is document to be filled with the registrar. So first document is MOA. What is contained in MOA? memorandum में क्या होता है बेटा? Memorandum association is a legal document, or we can say that the important document for the company. In this, objective of the company is mentioned, determine the authority limit and number of members in case of private or public company. So these information is contained in the MOA, memorandum of association. Along with this, 2 people signed the documents, means to say that any 2 shareholders will sign this document. Next one is articles of association. So what information contained in the articles of associations? Rules and regulations which are required for the fulfilling the objectives, those are mentioned in the articles, and these rules and regulations or methods or procedures are divided into paragraphs. Not required for the public company. But article of association is not required for the public company. If required, then table F is prepared by the public company instead of articles of association. Next was the information about the registered office. Same point, the information about your registered office, the place and the situation about your office to the registrar will also be submitted within the 30 days of the registration. Next is list of directors. All the directors, name, address of all directors are also submitted to the registrar, and no compulsion for private company. The list of directors is not compulsory for the private companies. Written consent of the directors, so signed by the directors, consent letter will also be sent to the registrar. Qualification of shares means to say that how many shares are required for the directors which they have to purchase. This is qualification of shares. So qualification of share is not compulsory for the private company, it is compulsory for the public company. Next one is preliminary agreement, prior agreement with the workers, with the managerial personnel. So company is managed by directors, managers, secretaries, treasurers. So this information is also submitted to the registrar. Private company has no restriction. Private company has not mandatory for this information. Next one is statutory declaration. So statutory means legal declaration. So after the information, these information sent to the registrar indicating that all the legal obligation have to be completed. So these are the points which are considered under the documents filed with the registrar. And last one is payment of registration fees. After that, a predetermined fees, which is registration fees, is submitted to the registrar. It is submitted in the government account of Reserve Bank of India, and registration fees is also mentioned in the 10th schedule of the Companies Act. So this is covered under the incorporation or registration point. Now comes to the effect of incorporation. Now after the all information, the registrar will give you the registration certificate or incorporation certificate to the companies. So what are the effect of the incorporation? Now your company will be considered as a registered company, and the members of the companies are separate from the company, and certificate used for the evidence in case of any dispute in future among the members, among your competitor companies. So you can use the certificate for the proof only. Then private company can start after the certificate of incorporation. So when the private company will get the incorporation certificate, then they can start the business. But in case of public company, after getting the registration certificate, they are not permitted to start the business. Along with the registration certificate, they also require the commencement of business certificate also. Okay, so this is third point is related to the public company only. If any private company got the registration from the registrar, then they can start their business. So commencement of business certificate is required only for the public company. So company receive minimum subscription. Minimum subscription means that company declares that out of 100, 90% share amount is received by the company, and they will apply to the registrar for the certificate of commencement. For this, company must following declarations. So first declaration will be minimum subscription. I have already told you 90% share amount is received. Second one is director has paid in cash, application money and allotment money, means to say that all the applicants who applied for how many shares, and all the shares are allotted which are applied. So no money is pending to pay back to the applicants, means to say that कि applicants ने जितने शेयर्स के लिए अप्लाई किया था all are allotted to them, so there is no question for payback. So next one is above all the compiled with it must be signed by the director or secretary. From both one of person sign is mandatory. So after that, registrar will verify all the declarations and documents. If registrar will satisfied with the declarations and documents, then he will issue a certificate of commencement to the public company. So after getting the commencement certificate and incorporation certificate, the public company can start its business. Thank you so much.